Hello everybody, welcome to The Ring. Today we have a really interesting subject to talk about. We are going to talk about the best technical wrestler of all time. Don't say John Cena and don't say The Rock, because those are superstars. Those aren't technical wrestlers. If you would say who are the best superstars of all time, you would most certainly say The Rock or most certainly say John Cena, just because they can work.
Say The Rock.
They can work. Okay, I know you don't like The Rock, but The Rock could work a microphone like nobody's business. But anyway, okay.
He does nothing but steal people's catchphrases and spit out the same moves every 5 seconds.
I mean, he's hilarious, though, but you just don't like him because he quit. Okay, but either way, best technical wrestler of all time, we did some thinking, and we had to say Kurt Angle. That's...
But here's that, there's 4 different types of wrestlers. There was the high flyer. The high flyer is the kind of people who would jump off anything. People like Rey Mysterio,
Evan Bourne,
people like that. They would jump off everything, break through everything, all that kind of crap. Then you have the powerhouse.
Big Show.
Powerhouse is the people like Big Show, Mark Henry. They would just and John Cena. They would just use their strength instead of maybe moving their weight to just crush their opponents. And then you have people like that. You got like brawlers who are like people like
Stone Cold,
Triple H, very good brawlers, and they just punch the fuck out of your face and they just beat you down to a freaking pulp. And then lastly, you got submission wrestlers, people like Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle. Now, to me, it's a tough debate. For submission, it's hard to decide between Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle. And I'm not just putting Chris Benoit on the waist just because he's dead. I'm saying Chris Benoit because he was probably the best submission wrestler I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, you gotta give, as much as I'm not a big fan of him, you gotta give props to Bret Hart. The sharpshooter.
Yeah, see, Bret Hart, he had a submission maneuver, but calling him a submission wrestler is a little bit of a stretch.
Okay, yeah.
The guy was definitely more of a brawler, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair. But Benoit had the sharpshooter and the crippler's crossface. That crossface was the most awesome move ever. It was amazing.
Every move Chris Benoit did, no matter what it was, could in some way either be considered a submission maneuver or be turned into a submission maneuver. The German suplex, we've seen him turn the German freaking suplex into a submission maneuver many times.
You remember when he made, what was that black guy's name? He made him tap out in, like, 19 seconds or 20 seconds? Oh my god. Fuck.
They made Chris Benoit tap out?
No, Chris Benoit made this black guy tap out.
Bobby Lashley?
No. He was kind of a nobody for the internet. Who?
Shelton Benjamin.
No. I like him, though. The gold standard. No. Fuck. Orlando something. Orlando Jordan. There we go.
Oh, he's dumb.
Yeah, he fucking sucked. That I could not get that out. At first I wanted to say Booker T. Then I wanted to say Abraham Washington.
Abraham. Why was he ever there?
He was such a faggot, dude. Oh my god.
He wasn't even a wrestler.
He was just a faggot, dude.
Why was he there?
I don't know, man.
He doesn't have any good mic school. He wasn't funny. His show sucked, and his name bothers me. Abraham Washington. He's 2 presidents. That guy. He's 3 presidents. Oh my god. What's going on? Stop.
Alright, so back to the subject. For best technical wrestler with the best in-ring ability, I'm gonna have to say Kurt Angle, dude.
It's a tough race between Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit. But off of submission, let's go into brawlers. Who do you think the best brawler is of all time?
Brawler of all time? Well, I think there's actually 5 classes. There's because there's those other guys who kind of like cheat, you know? They've never won a match fair and square. You know what I'm talking about? Like Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is a fucking bitch. Edge is notorious for being
a dirty wrestler. Yeah, you're right.
A dirty wrestler. That's what I'm thinking of. Edge is notorious for being really sleazy.
Edge makes these turns all the time.
Yeah, all the time. And Randy Orton, back in the day.
Edge is a good dirty wrestler, but at the same time, he's also probably one of the best, brawlers I've ever seen.
Where would you classify Undertaker?
What?
Where would you classify Undertaker? Because Hell's Gate, I think it's a really overrated submission.
He is notoriously the best brawler in the history of WWE. He's always called the best striker in the world.
Yeah.
The guy is just straight up old school. He's definitely a huge brawler, but he can also be a powerhouse.
Did you ever order WrestleMania 26? The latest WrestleMania?
I watched it online.
That match with Shawn Michaels was the most incredible match I've ever seen, ever. And if anybody says that they've seen a better match, you're fucking lying, because that was the best match of all time.
I'm sorry, I've seen a better match.
Which one?
Shawn Michaels vs. Bret Hart Iron Man match.
That one was pretty good. I liked, speaking of Iron Man matches, see, you can take a random conversation about WWE and take it anywhere. I like the Angle Lesnar Iron Man match. That one was good, too.
No. It's probably the best match I've ever seen, my favorite match I've ever seen. By far, my favorite match I've ever seen. Shawn Michaels versus John Cena on Raw. It lasted 43 minutes and 46 seconds. Just an exhibition. What's the fucking exhibition before WrestleMania? It was so fucking intense. You could not even believe.
Who won?
I loved that match. I didn't miss a second of it. And I swear to God, there was probably no match. I don't think any match over top of it. That was probably the best match I've ever seen.
Who won?
It was not. What?
Who won?
I think John Cena won, actually.
Oh, yeah, of course. But, I like the Kurt Angle, Shane McMahon, match at, I want to say... Fuck. I'm not even going to guess the pay-per-views, I'll probably get it wrong. It's not Unforgiven, that was the one with Kurt Angle and Stone Cold.
We still need to decide on who's the best wrestler for the other division. I think the best dirty wrestler there ever was Ric Flair.
That guy's such a fucking old cunt. Hey,
he is, but, he's the dirtiest player in the game for a reason.
Dude, my dog looks like he's freaking, dead on my bed right now.
But,
he's
it's
doing the
a hard
switch.
choice between Ric Flair and, sadly, Triple H.
Yeah.
Triple H, sledgehammer, nut shots, having a million people helping him, and also Randy. Randy Orton's another one.
He doesn't do that anymore, though. He really doesn't do that anymore.
What?
He doesn't do that anymore.
Do what?
Orton's not really a dirty wrestler anymore. Oh, by the way, tonight, SmackDown Rated RKO is back.
What?
Yeah, it's Edge and fucking Orton versus fucking, Miz and Dolph Ziggler in the tag team match.
That happened tonight?
Yep. It's live right now.
It's live right now?
Yeah. Well, down in California, yeah.
See, I get to see it live. Yeah, because I'm on East Coast. We get to see everything first, but I didn't watch it tonight. I really wasn't paying attention.
I'm gonna look up the results right now.
Rated RKO, that was a good tag team match. I did like the tag team, as wrestlers, but as people, no, because they were against DX. Didn't like it.
Dude!
What?
You know Tough Enough?
Yeah, I know, it's coming back.
Guess who the guest host is? Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Figures.
Dude. Nice.
Wait, what's the time of the video?
We have about a minute left.
Okay, real quick, I want to say who my favorite wrestlers are for each 5 divisions. Dirty, I have to say, I mean, like the best ones. Ric Flair, probably the best dirty. Undertaker, probably the best brawler. Actually, I'd say John Cena's probably the best brawler. I'm sorry, but Undertaker is more old school than anything. So yeah, John Cena, best brawler. Ric Flair, best dirty. Chris Benoit, best submission.
Best technical wrestler, Kurt Angle.
That would be submission.
Dude, what the fuck is with all
Let's
this?
cut here. I didn't really get to finish, but just cut it here before we jump on.
Okay, I hate these stupid ads on WWE.com. Alright, we're definitely gonna talk about this more, so we will make a part 2. So we will see you there, shortly.